Before you continue watching, make sure you don't miss a second of this moment, because what happened at Dubai Airport that day really left millions of fans speechless, carried away, and unknowingly staring at the screen. Do not forget to support this video by like and subscribe, because this story is not just about arrival, but about feelings that are difficult to describe in words. Dubai Airport, which is usually filled with fast pace and the sound of flight announcements, suddenly changed the atmosphere. There were different vibrations as if the air was waiting. When Jungkook and Taehyung finally show up, everything seems to slow down. No exaggerated dramatic scenes, no far-fetched gestures. That's exactly where the power is. The way they walk side by side, a calm but aura-filled gaze, made many people involuntarily hold their breath. Jungkook stepped forward with a relaxed-looking expression, but the look in his eyes held a firmness and charisma that was hard to ignore. Every little movement, from the way he adjusted his steps to the slight smile that appeared for a moment, felt so real. While Taehyung is present with his distinctive charm, a gentle yet confident gaze, as if he knows that his presence alone is enough to make the world stop for a moment. What makes these moments so powerful is not just the visuals, but the energy they carry. No words are spoken, but thousands of cameras capture something deeper than mere appearances. The small interactions, the close but comfortable distance, and the brief silence between them felt the most conversational. Many fans admitted that they got goosebumps not because of the excitement, but because of the warmth that emanated naturally. In the crowd, Jungkook and Taehyung remained focused and calm, as if they were in their own space, although surrounded by admiring glances. This is what makes this moment feel special. Nothing superfluous, nothing forced, just two figures present as they are, but the impact is incredible. And at this point you may start to wonder, why is this simple moment so memorable? The answer slowly unfolds as you realize that their presence brings a sense of security, longing, and emotional closeness that fans have long felt. This is not just an arrival at the airport, but a meeting of emotions between the idol and those who have been waiting faithfully. If you feel like you've drifted all the way here, don't go anywhere. There are still small details that are often missed, but they make this moment even deeper. Notice how Jungkook occasionally glances around, then again runs parallel to Taehyung. Notice the way Taehyung smiles slightly, as if realizing how much attention is being paid to them, but still chooses to calm down. This is the kind of moment that does not need to be explained by excessive sensations. Precisely because of its simplicity, the feeling grows slowly and settles. Many fans say the longer they watch, the harder it is to stop. There is a sense of comfort, there is calm, and there is an emotional bond that is difficult to describe but very pronounced. When they finally stepped away, leaving the airport area, that feeling didn't go away. It was left in the hearts of the fans who watched. A reminder that sometimes the most memorable moments come with no big announcements, no drama, just genuine presence and honest energy. If you're still watching this, then you're feeling it too. Don't forget to leave a comment about which part left you speechless the most, and share this video with your fellow fans so they too can feel the same moment. Stay with us, because there are still many warm and meaningful stories waiting to be told. And it is precisely after they have passed from the main spotlight that the feeling intensifies. Many people notice that this moment does not burst at the very beginning, but grows slowly, like a calm but steadily strengthening wave. Jungkook and Taehyung don't have to do anything big to leave a lasting impression. The silence between their steps, the way they move with a rhythm and tune, creates an atmosphere that is difficult to forget. Some fans who were on site said that time felt different. The seconds felt longer, as if everyone wanted to hold the moment a little longer. There was a warm, enveloping feeling, a sense that what they were seeing was not just a visual, but a genuine presence. Jungkook looks so grounded, yet still exudes a strong aura, while Taehyung brings an infectious calm, making the atmosphere around him soften. Interestingly, none of the gestures felt contrived. Every movement seemed natural, as if they had forgotten that thousands of pairs of eyes were watching. This is what keeps the audience afloat, because there is no false climax, no forced shock. There's just a growing sense of curiosity, a sense of wanting to see longer, hear deeper, and understand what really makes this moment so special. The longer you watch, the more you realize that the appeal is in the small details. The way Jungkook adjusted his pace to stay level, the way Taehyung walked with a calm demeanor, and an expression that was hard to guess. These details may seem simple, but that's exactly where emotions work. The audience is not treated to an instant sensation, but is invited to enter the atmosphere, slowly but surely. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of the airport, they like to bring their own space. A space that feels safe, warm, and full of familiarity. No wonder many fans admitted that they rewatched this moment many times, finding new feelings each time. There are those who feel calm, there are those who feel homesick, there are those who just want to stay longer in the moment for no apparent reason. And maybe this is the real strength of Jungkook and Taehyung's presence. They not only appear as idols, but as human beings whose presence feels close. Without dialogue, without exaggerated narration, they convey something much more powerful. Something that makes the viewer feel connected, as if it were a small part of the moment itself. At this point, you may begin to realize why this video is hard to miss. Not because of sensations, but because of taste. A feeling that appears slowly yet settles. Every second that passes doesn't feel wasted. It just makes you want to keep watching, want to make sure not a single detail is missed. When the camera catches another angle, and they seem to move further and further away, the feeling does not fade away. It only gets stronger, because there is an awareness that this moment will not be repeated in the same way. This is what makes many fans speechless after watching. There is a brief silence, there is a long breath, and there is a feeling that is difficult to explain but very real. Many said that this moment reminded them of the initial reason for loving BTS. Not because of the glitter of the stage or the great achievements, but because of an honest and consistent presence. Jungkook and Taehyung bring that energy in a very subtle, yet felt way to the screen. If you're still watching this video, you're feeling the same way. A feeling of comfort that discourages you from switching, a sense of curiosity that keeps you going, and a gentle emotion that slowly fills the space in your heart. This is the kind of content that doesn't scream for attention, but instead gets you closer on its own. And before this moment really ends, take a moment to soak it in. Look again at their expressions, their steps, and the atmosphere around. Because sometimes the most valuable thing is not what is obvious but what feels tacit. Thanks for sticking with this part. Don't forget to support this video with simple interactions, because your every support helps us bring more warm and meaningful moments like this. Stay with us, because little stories full of flavor will always be waiting to be shared. And after all that, the feeling that was left behind was even deeper. It's as if the moment doesn't really end when Jungkook and Taehyung leave the camera. There was something that lingered in the minds of the audience, a warmth that slowly enveloped, leaving many people speechless for longer than they thought. Many fans realized that what they felt was not just admiration. There is a sense of calm, a sense of security, and a sense of closeness that is difficult to explain. Jungkook and Taehyung didn't have to say anything to convey that. Their mere presence is enough to make the atmosphere feel different, softer, more human. Every second of this moment seems to invite the audience to slow down. No urge to switch immediately, no sense of boredom. Quite the contrary, the longer the viewing, the stronger the desire to stay. This is the power of an honest moment. A moment that is not shaped by sensations, but by the presence of what is. When you replay this video, maybe you will catch new details. A brief look, a faint smile, or a step that stays level in a crowd. These small details may be missed at the beginning, but it is precisely there that emotions work most strongly. The audience not only sees but also feels. And perhaps this is the reason why this moment is so imprinted in the hearts of many. It does not force to be liked, does not ask to be adored. He is only present, calm and sincere, then leaves a deep imprint. A reminder that beauty often comes from simple things. If you're still watching this, it's not a coincidence. That is, this moment also speaks to you. Feel free to share your feelings in the comments, because every story has meaning. Your little support helps us continue to bring warm stories that will probably accompany your days. Thank you for taking the time and feeling for this moment. Stay with us, because there are still many tender and meaningful stories that we will continue to share.